I'm Jackson Pearce, and this video is about public speaking. I really like public speaking, to be honest with you. I think it's really fun, but I know that not everybody feels that way. And sometimes it's not even fun for me. You know, sometimes there's a really bad, unresponsive audience, or sometimes I do or say something really dumb and then have to like backpedal, or sometimes I'm just, you know, ridiculously awkward to the degree that I can't even salvage it into humor. So what I'm saying is we all struggle with public speaking at some point, and so here are some helpful hints. Number 1, look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. Just pretend you've done it 1,000 times before and just go for it. Number 2, embrace the awkward. I mean, usually you're not really as awkward as you think you are, and if you all just try to sit there and pretend the awkward did not happen, you'll like turn all red and blush furiously, whereas if you just laugh with everybody else and just make a joke out of it, it's a lot easier. Number 3, don't mumble or make jokes under your breath. I do this a lot, unfortunately, and it never ever works because people just think you're crazy. Because every few minutes you go, no, sure. No, sure, They think you have problems, like mental problems. Number 4, find something to do with your hands. That's why I really prefer a microphone that's not attached to a stand, because it allows me some place to put my hands and kind of move the microphone between the two. Also, if you don't have a hand plan in place, sometimes you do unintentionally weird things. Like one time I saw this guy public speaking and he kept touching his area. It was not good. It was no kind of good. Number 5, move around, you know, walk back and forth. It'll get some of the nerves out, and it's a lot more interesting than watching you just sort of stand still and speak. Number 6, if you must read off a paper, try not to like stare at the paper. Treat it more like an outline. Don't freak out if you go off the, you know, page, that kind of thing. Number 7, pretend it's just a big conversation with a whole lot of people instead of a presentation. Number 8, wear comfortable clothes, which is kind of just, you know, life advice, but there you have it. And number 9, like anything else, you have to practice public speaking. There are all sorts of clubs and organizations that you can join to help you. So there you have it. I hope this helps with all your public speaking needs. Remember that the audience wants you to be successful. They want you to be engaging and charismatic and funny and all that sort of stuff. No one wants you to fail. So if you don't want you to fail and the audience doesn't want you to fail, then you can't fail. I mean, I guess you can, but nobody wants you to is what I'm getting at. They're not, you know, waiting to throw tomatoes. All right, I'll see you guys again on Tuesday.